Hello, beautiful friends. Happy Thursday. Happy moment, wherever you are right now. Based on my own experiences, my observations of myself, my relationships, my studies on spiritual philosophies, one thing really speaks true to me now in terms of our work. I am convinced that the most important work that each one of us need to develop the discipline, the devotion to do, is to bring awareness to our projections. I love that the word is projection. Think of the old projectors, or even a projector in a movie theater showing up in the screen. And if we don't like what we see on the screen, it would make no sense to stand in front of the screen and hit the screen, yell at the screen to change. And yet that's what most people are doing. I have done myself. We want to change the screen, we want to change people, we want to change the president, we want to change the world, and yet we keep running towards the screen instead of being curious about, what is in that projector? Think of those old slide projectors. You change the slides if you don't like what you see. So thinking that we are that projector, and every time we judge somebody, and there's a lot of judgment going on, it makes our system weaker. It weakens us because it creates more separation. So our most important work right now is to take responsibility for our projections. How do we know projecting? Every time you judge somebody, you are saying that person is guilty. Now, because of the law of the universe, that giving is receiving, it will be impossible to judge somebody, to tell somebody is guilty without having the energy towards yourself. And the energy can be so intense inside us that we're going to look for people and throw our guilt onto them. And this is not if you're doing this, it's not about guilting yourself that you're doing this, guilt of guilt. But can you be compassionate and bring that curiosity towards yourself? And in that moment you're judging, just say right there, I am projecting. That's a huge work. If you just start doing that, you're judging Trump, you're judging Biden, you're judging another celebrity, you're judging your neighbor, you're judging your partner, you're judging whoever. At that moment, can you just pause and say, oh, I wonder, why am I projecting? And I'm going to offer you a very loving and powerful question that can be so transformative. At that moment, if you have a chance or later, can you sit in stillness? Put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, where am I not loving myself right now? What parts of myself I am not loving? Because every time you're judging, again, that's coming from your own guilt. It's projection of guilt. And we all do it. And that way, we can use our judgments or projections to gain wisdom. Knowledge is not enough. Can that knowledge that you're projecting be transformed into wisdom, which happens when you sit and you're honest with yourself? And I ask you to do this with a lot of compassion. Where am I not loving myself at this moment? Would you do that? That work, just this simple question, knowledge of projection, ask the question, can change our world. Because what we see, what we call out there, is a projection of all of us. And if I want to see the world different, I need to perceive the world differently. So if you can look at yourself through the eyes of love, you'll be able to see everything from the eyes of love. And as the Course in Miracles says, as another text called The Way of Mastery says, and many other texts will say this: there's only love or the calling for love and healing. So our brothers and sisters that are unconscious in causing what we call harm, hurt and suffering to others, they are asking for love. So here's another step even higher. Can you offer love to the person you've been judging so much? That is the most spiritual work we can do right now. Can you love that brother, that sister, that you know it's calling for love and healing? That's what I want to share with you today. I wish you many blessings today. Make a comment below if this resonated. And if you really like this video, please share. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel and help me to spread these messages of love.